I'm 13 right now, and my father was the one that died, and I was 12 when he passed away. My dad had cancer, and that's how he died.
I'm 14, and my brother died. I was 13 when he died. My brother died on Halloween. He was hit by a tree that was falling. He was 2 years younger than me.
I'm 12. My dad died, and I was 4 when he died.
I'm 12. My mom died whenever I was 11.
I'm 13, and my best friend died when I was 12.
I'm 13, and my dad died when I was 10. Father died of breast cancer, and it was a long, hard fight, but in the end, it just didn't work.
I'm 11, and my dad died when I was 5.
We always used to go fishing on the pond down our street and skating on it in the winter. That's my fun memory.
I just remember having a lot of fun with him, jet skiing, you know, going 90 miles an hour on the highway, things like that.
I've moved from Ohio to Massachusetts and lost all my friends from Ohio. It was kind of scary because it was the first time that I've ever moved. And I just missed all my friends and tried to keep in contact with them as much as I could.
You really learn to appreciate what you have because you kind of take for granted your family members. At least I did. And now you learn to not take them for granted and appreciate what you have.
It feels way emptier. It's like somebody just ripped out a part of your life and stole it, basically.
What are the harder times, either of day or times of year?
The harder times are probably the Christmas and his birthday is probably hard for me. Those are the hard times for me.
For me, it's when I need man advice.
Every day at school, I used to have that one person that I could always go to, and now I don't have anybody to talk to. So.
Christmas is definitely harder. Father's Day and his birthday.
Halloween's pretty hard because that's the day that he died, and his birthday, which is a couple days later.
What would you like your teachers or coaches to know about how to best support you in your grief?
Don't talk about it if I don't want to talk about it, and bring it up when I want to bring it up.
Let us express it in ways we want to express it, and not set ways.
Make sure they don't embarrass us or something, because they don't know what to do if something happens or something.
If you're feeling angry or sad, what can you do? What's helpful when you're starting to feel all anxious?
I usually go talk to my parents because they have a lot of the same feelings that I do. And I think that it's good for us to talk because if we keep our feelings in, they'll just bottle up and one day it'll just explode and it won't be good.
I write in a journal. If I keep it in there and I talk to my friends about it.
I listen to music. Country music really calms me down.
I, go play games, talk to somebody, or just wait it out sometimes.
Did you guys have any surprises after your special person died in terms of how you were supported or not supported?
Well, all my friends went to the wake, which I was surprised that they would, so I'm glad that they did.
Most of my school went to the funeral, so that was the first time that they had seen me because I was at the funeral too. And most of them, my friends, were quiet in the beginning because they didn't know how I was going to handle it. But after a while, they saw that I was doing better and then I was talking about it more. So that made them more comfortable to talk about it with me.
Most of my school came to the awake on February.
Like people in school who I haven't really talked to for a long time or haven't seen very much came up and expressed their feelings and that they were sorry.
I had kids and counselors talking to me every single day.
What are the things that didn't help that you would like people to know? That these are the don'ts. Don't treat a kid who's grieving in this
Some of my
way.
friends said that they know how I feel, and those are the friends who haven't had a major loss. And I kind of thought that they really don't know how I feel, so that kind of made me feel a little bit. It didn't help.
I had a vice principal tell me that I need to get on with my life because I had a bad day at school one time, couple of weeks before or after my best friend passed away, and she just looked at me and she said, you need to get over it and just let it go, and that just kind of put me down.
Yeah.
I didn't like how my counselor had everyone come in and tell everyone. I'd rather have my own pace and tell everyone what I want to tell them.
Did anybody have any examples of things that really helped that were said by friends, teachers, relatives?
Well, all my friends, all the kids in my grade made me a card. I just liked how they showed like they actually felt bad for me and stuff.
Like I was all of my friends, like everyone at school, for projects for all the kids there. They made cards for me, and like everyone was just like good about it. Like tried to help you through the time. They knew it was hard for you.
I think this camp actually helped a lot. Being with other people who have had like the same experience in one place really helped, I think.
Showing how we have fun times, and then we have like some moments when we can just talk about stuff and not like without getting embarrassed if you start crying or something. And like, yeah, that's why I came back.
I think it was a lot of fun coming here. I think it helped a lot, and that's why I decided to come back.
My sister goes to the girls' camp, Circle of Tabalingo, and so when they started, they told me I should go to this one, and it looked really fun and stuff I hadn't done before, so I did it.
I went on the website and the people looked really nice and just looked like a good place where I could meet other kids who have been going through the same thing as me and kind of relate to them through sports activities and by just talking to them about how we're dealing with it in each of our individual ways.
I made a lot of new friends with the same things like sports, and now I have like a bunch of friends here, and I'm not like really scared to like make friends, so it makes me really happy and I don't have to think about it.
It's like been taking your mind off like the things that like have made you upset about the person that's passed away, and just put it to like fun things that you could do to get it off your mind and just have a good time.
I like the counselors here because they know how to help you and stuff. They're just really nice people.
I like the staff a lot. They're really nice, and I like water sports. It's really fun.
I like the ropes course. That's really fun.
I like the staff and the water course too.
I like all the counselors and the water sports as well.
I love the counselors, and I learned how to kneeboard, and I kayaked for the first time, so that was really fun.
I like the counselors and the wakeboarding and like the deep water and like the trampoline, the water trampoline.
I'll tell them just go. You're gonna have a good time, trust me.
I tell them just do it, and if you have a good time, that's good, and if you don't, that's not very good.
I was nervous too. I was nervous because I didn't know anybody, but the kids are great. The counselors are amazing people, and you're guaranteed a good time when you come here.
Well, sleeping at camp. First, I was like really scared because this is my first time at sleepover camp. So I was like scared to stay away from my mom and my family. And then after I went back on their website and I was like, I'm gonna try it. I said, let's go, let's do this. And I want you to do the same thing.
Just do it. I mean, it's fun, it's easy to make friends. I mean, everybody has the same experiences. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to do.
What's different about the friends you make at a camp or program with other grieving children?
I think it's a lot easier to make friends here because everyone has the same thing you're going through. And it's like almost impossible you won't make one friend here because you do so many activities with so many different people. It's awesome.
I think it's easy to make friends because you're in the same situation as every other kid in the camp.
I think it's easier because there's no pressure of anything like schoolwork or projects. It's just fun. It's just a lot of fun.
It's easier because, like, there's no, like, actual people who, like, there is, but there's not as much people who hang around with people for all, like, the whole time, like, at school. There's, like, different people who hang around with different people. Like, here, everybody hangs around with everybody.
And you have friends that you're in your bunk. You make new friends in your bunk. There's like a lot of kids, and then when you interact with them, you have like a whole community of friends, and you don't have to worry anymore.
What are you most proud of, either in yourself or in each other that you've seen, that you have learned about yourself or others' grief?
I'm most proud of that everyone gets through it, and it's still back there in your mind, but you still get through it, and, so, yeah. And I got through it. So.
I'm most proud of the perseverance of the people. Just keep on going, even though something bad has happened.
I'm proud of all the kids for, all the new campers and old campers for coming back. The new campers especially, because they don't know anybody. They're going to a different place with people they've never seen before in their lives to spend a week with. So I'm proud of them for building up the courage to come here.
There's all different kinds of people, so you will meet one that's like you.
If you're thinking about coming to camp, definitely say yes, because you're gonna meet somebody that, at least one person that you can relate with, and you're gonna have a good time no matter what.
Well, to tell you the truth, the first time I came, I was like, I don't want to go. But then I got a call from someone, and he told me all the great things we want to do. That changed my mind, and I went, and it's so worth it.
First, when I was on the bus on the way here, I was like really quiet. I didn't want to really talk to anybody. And then more people got on the bus and they were sitting near me, so I started to talk to them. And I made more and more friends on the bus. And then we were like watching videos and then talking and talking and talking. And we would like not be quiet. And we were really loud.
Definitely be accepting of other people, because there's a lot of diversity here, a lot of different people, different experiences.
I want you all to know, the food is great.
I made friends that were older than me, because at school, the older kids wouldn't really like to talk to me, only the nicer ones. So I thought like all these ones were like, all the older kids were nicer than me, so I related to them.
You really don't feel alone when you're here.
This experience has changed my life because now I know kids my age who are going through the same thing as me, and I have friends that I can relate to and talk to about anything.
I am not alone in this world.